him to become world champion again, but the dream of being undisputed is now, like I said to him just before the head-to-head, wow, you're 2 fights away from being undisputed world heavyweight champion. And if he beats Francis Ngannou, he's 1 fight away from becoming undisputed. What a comeback that would be, after we looked like it was all come crumbling down. So we're very proud of him, but we also know the jeopardy and danger that comes with the Francis Ngannou fight.
Eddie, do you think AJ's kind of activity going into this fight will be a key advantage for him?
Yeah, I think that, sometimes is it one too many within the period, or sometimes you're just in the flow. I mean, this is going to be his 4th fight in 11 months. It's quite incredible, and I think there's a lot to be said about returning back to the gym. Sometimes you need the break. Hopefully that's not now, but certainly he's in the groove.
Definitely. Obviously, His Excellency mentioned kind of a Queensberry v Matchroom 5v5. Is there any fights that kind of spring to mind in your head?
So many. I mean, at the top end, you've got Fury against AJ. I'm not saying that would be on that card, but that's an example. You've got other tremendous fights like, Callum Smith against Yard. You've got, I wouldn't say smaller fights, but you've got fights like Shabazz Massoud against Liam Davis. Loved that fight. Nathaniel Collins against Hopi Price. That's been ordered by the British Boxing Board of Control. You've got fights. You've got Nick Ball fighting for the Featherweight World Championship. We've got Raymond Ford fighting for the Featherweight World Championship. They could unify on a card like that. In female boxing, you've got Sky Nicholson against Raven Chapman for the world title. There's literally a dozen fights you could do. And I love the idea, as I said earlier, about that team event where there's a win bonus for the team. Probably a side bet between me and Frank as well, but like a win bonus between the team where you're all part of the team. If you lose your fight, you can come out and support the other team. You're still going to be part of this bonus, and we're all about delivering opportunities for our fighters. And people keep talking about fights in Britain and all that. Like, the opportunities that these guys are getting in Saudi Arabia is incredible. And if to be part of that team in that team event would be an incredible night. But like I said, probably need 10 rather than 5. But so many matchups to make. Now I'll pass it over to the fans on social media and say, tell us the matchups you want. Matchroom v Queensberry.